Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and this is part 1 of Marvel's Spider-Man. We're doing a full playthrough of all of the story content so you guys can see exactly what happens in this game, and we're going to be catching all of the cutscenes with appropriate gameplay in between to kind of flesh out all of the characters and all of the storyline and subplots. And this time around I'm going to be wearing my headphones so that I can enjoy all of the sounds and music with you guys. Now, I've never done one of these types of playthroughs before, so let me know what you guys think of the amount of commentary I'm doing. Let me know what you think of the length of the videos themselves, and any other suggestions you might have so I can improve these in the future. And before we get started, thanks for watching, guys.
All units, level 4 mobilization. Location, Fisk Tower.
Okay.
Fisk.
So we've got the classic Spider-Man with the web shooters, rather than having webs sort of biologically implanted or grown. We got the reference of the wrestling over there in the left corner.
SWAT is 1084 at Fisk Tower. All units stand by. Warrant is en route.
Great start. So this first big scene with Fisk is basically an intro to the game.
We need more backup! 1032, Times Square. Officers under fire.
In terms of tutorials, learning the mechanics,
Bring in the hammer.
and dying a bunch of times. If you thought the hammer was Rhino, put your hand up. I sure as hell did. Or even Hammerhead, for those of you that watched the animated show.
Morning, guys. Who's ready for their hot, fresh cup of bodily harm? Okay, Yuri, all done. What's happening?
First try.
Yuri? Yuri!
Which is nice. Classic police overwhelmed.
And lock down the airspace.
Yuri, you okay?
If he makes
See?
it out of that building, we're gonna lose him.
I'm gonna go,
Do your thing.
Seize the day, Willie.
Is Yuri like Jim Gordon to Batman?
Hands up.
I just
Hey,
thought of
where
that.
you going?
Love this scene.
I'll clear a path. Follow me.
Get out of here, Spider-Man. Stop this.
I think that's all of it.
Ha ha ha! Yeah.
Come on, come on.
They really
Shut
make
the
you feel like
elevators
Spider-Man.
down. Take the stairs. I prefer a more direct approach.
Spidey showing off the strength. Now this is one of the more unrealistic parts of the game, but
Heading to the upper
it's
floors,
just kind of
hoping nobody turns
something
on
that
the
has to
elevators.
be the way that it is, because otherwise
Looks like Fisk has armed men
Spider-Man
on
wouldn't be
every
able to get
floor.
around. But the fact that
He's
I mean,
desperate.
he does run up walls, but the fact that they make it
And he's
so
hitting us with
easy for him to
everything
just
he's got.
literally sprint up a
Find him
wall.
and end this.
Not yet. We just picked
does
up
feel a
chatter.
bit,
They're wiping all their data servers.
you know,
We
like
need
cheating
that
at
evidence if
times.
we want to put him away for
Because I can
good.
literally just run
Okay,
flat-footed
server room it is.
up the Empire State Building. Hacker Man!
Let's see just how good their security is. Aw, you guys forgot the latest kernel patch.
Hiding in the server room. Cowardly. Even for you.
Says the guy frantically erasing his search history.
After all these years, you're still just an ignorant child.
True, but that's part of my charm, isn't it?
Damn you.
Yeah, Spider-Man has so much sass in these games. The chatty Spider-Man is bad.
Get past him. Destroy everything.
Main event.
Bazookas.
Yuri, an explosion just...
I saw it. Fisk could have the whole place wired. I'm sending in a bomb unit.
It's clear. Move up.
Hey guys, I guess bombs are part of Willie's getaway plan?
Willie. It's hilarious.
Sounds like they're trapped.
You go after them. We'll look for the bombs.
Of course. I love that he calls Wilson Fisk Willie.
Help! Somebody!
Everyone clear out! Evacuate the building!
And it's nice how they use the same
I'll find them.
button triggers for multiple different things in the game.
We're pinned down.
L1, R1 can also be for
I'll
helping
lift.
civilians
When you're
and
free, get out fast. If you can walk,
swinging stuff at
help the
enemies.
injured. Got it?
And of course, you guys know what this scene is from if you've seen Homecoming, if you've read the OG Spider-Man comics where the pipe falls on him. The classic Ditko image. They had to put this in the first, you know, mission. This is a great piece of homage. I love this part. Didn't want to do a walkthrough without it.
We did it. Let's go.
Okay, Willie. Coming your way. You guys all right?
Love the classic suit, though.
Just about to call for backup.
Of course you
Think
were.
I'm it.
Lead the way. We'll be right behind you. Heads up, boss.
Top 10 anime betrayals. Why would you guys think that you're gonna stop Spidey? Come on.
Hey, Yuri. Looks like some of your guys were on Fisk's payroll. Good news is, they were Willie's last line of defense. I'm right outside his office.
Take him down. Now.
With pleasure.
Boss fight. At least, we think.
Writing your memoirs? Don't forget the hyphen between Spider and Man.
Get the chopper ready. I won't be long.
But Wilson's so nonchalant. I love that. I kind of wish it was Vincent
Surprised
D'Onofrio,
you
though.
made it this far.
For those of you that have seen Daredevil.
But your foolishness ends now.
He's such a good Kingpin.
You do know I can still see you, right?
8 years of this insolence.
Oh, for me? You shouldn't have.
Honestly, Spider-Man feels like,
It's reloading. Okay, now.
Spider-Man feels like
How is this happening?
those
What's
kids
wrong, Willie? You seem angry.
who talk too much in
We'll
class,
destroy you!
making fun of the teacher. And Wilson Fisk is the teacher.
That gave me an opening.
You're out of your depth, boy!
He's so fast. Jesus.
tiresome annoyance!
Hang in. It'll be over soon.
Love this, dude. And I love the fact they don't show the enemy's health bars. I really like that. It makes the fight feel so much more real. And it's kind of tougher because you don't know
Everything that's wrong with this city!
when you gotta, you know, when you're almost done.
I was gonna say the same to you.
You know what to do, man!
Surrounded!
And I don't think they show health bars no matter what the difficulty is. Don't do it, Willie. Don't do it, Willie. Told you not to do it. Bane! I'm getting a lot of Batman vibes. Well, Bane and Batman vibes. Yeah. I like these slow-mo cutscenes. Beautiful shot after beautiful shot. And then the classic Spidey finish.
So, should we kiss now? Yeah, maybe later.
Oh, I love it.
Finally off to Rikers, huh? You know, I think you've got more enemies in there than I do.
If you think this will be more than a minor inconvenience...
Whoop, gotta go. Hey, good luck, Willie. I have a feeling you're gonna need it.
Willie.
Idiot! I'm the one who kept order in this city! 1 month! In 1 month you'll wish you had me back!
Foreshadowing. The level up animation is so cool. Alright, let's see how we do these skill point things. So we've got 3 different areas. We've got Innovator, Defender, and Web Slinger. They correspond to different types of skills. I prefer Defender and Web Slinger because that's mostly the fighting stuff. The Innovator stuff is cool, but I think it requires more stealth and a bit more patience for some of these things to work. This is kind of more the techie side of things, dealing with specific enemies. I just like the way that these ones work. Because they seem more applicable to every kind of situation. Like Perfect Dodge, this is one of the best, of course you have to get it anyways, but this is one of the best moves to master because it allows you to basically mini stun every enemy no matter what, as long as you have good timing. And you can even just make it easier with the dodge window for Perfect Dodge.
Parker, where are you? The committee will be here soon. We need to run an equipment check.
I'm almost there. Blocks away.
Guess I'll just do it myself.
No, don't. It's not safe. Ugh. Gotta love Doc's enthusiasm, but sometimes it gets him into trouble. Better
So that's
get there
actually the
before he
first
hurts
time
himself.
you find out that Doc Ock's in the game. Because before that, it was just saying boss. So it's interesting that they kept that kind of secret, or they just didn't reveal that. We figured Doc Ock would be in the game one way or another. You're not gonna have all these other villains like Scorpion and not have Doc Ock, one of his main villains, right?
I'm sorry I'm late.
Ta-da!
You started without me.
The grant committee's director will be here soon. It's fine, Parker. I invented this equipment. I think I can handle it.
Power damper.
Of course.
Oh, man. Maybe we should abort.
Not yet.
Yes, abort.
Hold on!
classic auto groan.
Dr. Octavius, are you okay?
Another setback.
How the arms just kind of slither
We're
up.
close.
On cue. The smoke hasn't even settled.
Is anyone hurt?
No, it was all my fault.
The energy levels exceeded our expectations. From a certain viewpoint, that's a very positive development.
It doesn't smell very positive.
I assure you, in the next phase.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Is there somewhere else we can discuss this?
Maybe you should take the rest of the day off, Peter. But we'll talk later.
He's got the classic green sweater. They're going for that OG vibe.
That was a disaster. How could the dampener have failed? I know Doc said take the day off, but I have to figure out what went wrong.
And so I think in the lab, this is where you're going to be introduced
Bad shape, little guy.
to some of the other sort of mini games that are in
Let's see what's wrong with you.
Marvel Spider-Man. Because it's not just web slinging and punching, and collecting items, and saving pigeons, and taking pictures. I love the music though. Like, it does get a little bit cyber kind of techie, but it's perfect. It fits perfectly.
Circuit burned out.
So the puzzles aren't terribly difficult, but they're pretty
Okay, need to
entertaining, and
reroute servo control.
they do a pretty good job. They pretty well fit the narrative that Spider-Man is oh, wrong one. That Spider-Man is also, you know, a tech genius. Because I think that's what a lot of games kind of shy away from. So these little mini puzzles, they do have a practical purpose in the sense that they'll give you tokens that you can use to upgrade your gear, to get new kind of
Let's see if that
upgrades
worked.
for your existing gadgets, and to even make suits. But on top of that, they help develop the story. They remind you that Spider-Man is more than just a web slinger. He's also an amazing scientist, and it gives you, you know, some other things to do, which are pretty fun. And then it makes the web slinging parts that much more rewarding.
All right. I should get out of here before I screw things up for Doc even more.
And there are also hidden bits of the story here through, you know, visual cues, pizza boxes, items that you can interact with.
Thank you again for doing these blind reviews. Peer review is the backbone of great science. You know, as we've prepped for the upcoming fitting, I felt an itch in the back of my brain. Is this really the best method of limb replacement? Silly, I know, but I keep thinking, might there be another way?
Sowing the seeds for future story development. They do such a good job. They're so meticulous with each detail of the story. I
How
mean,
many lab fires have we seen now, Otto? 3? 4?
That's how you know we're progressing. Out of the ashes of failure, great science is born.
Don't think Dr. Octavius' optimism has ever been shaken. Doc's made huge breakthroughs his whole career, but he's always been upstaged, usually by Oscorp. This time, it's going to be different.
Oscorp, Norman. It all starts to make sense and fall together. But it's just so detailed. I
We've
love
got
it.
samples of every type of prosthetic in existence. We're trying to improve the prosthetics hardware. I should review what Doc's been developing and double-check his work.
And so here's an example. These are locked right now, but as I progress in the story, I'll be able to unlock more of these, and when I complete 6 and 10, and also all of them, I'll get up to 6 research points. And those research points, as you'll see later, can be used to unlock and upgrade existing things in the game.
Spider-Man, it's Yuri.
Fisk make it to Rikers yet?
Not Rikers. Our boy qualifies for the VIP treatment. He's in the raft.
The raft.
Ah, joining Scorpion, Electro, and the rest. Fisk should be honored. That's a steamed company.
Nice.
Can you swing by the precinct? Got an issue that could benefit from your unique skill set.
For you, Yuri, anything. I'm on my way.
The relationship deepens and develops. So we're gonna leave it off here for part 1, guys. Part 2's coming up real soon.
Like
Let me know what you guys
Jameson's got a
think
new
of the
episode
length.
out.
Let me know what you think of the commentary and the
Wonder what my
gameplay
#1
so
thinks
far.
about the fist takedown.
What do you think is gonna happen to Doc Ock or Otto Octavian?
This is Just the Facts with J. Jonah
And of course, subscribe if you enjoy the content and you want to support me. Hit the bell if you don't want to miss any of my videos and J. Jonah Jameson's ranting. And of course, if you like what you see, I hope to see you again tomorrow.
Mr. Jameson's book, Spider-Man,
Take care.
Threat or Menace.